In this lecture, we will see how we can debug TypeScript into a web browser. And for this, let's first go into our front resource right here, because we have to first compile our code ourselves. So if I will call tsc, I will have now my generated code for front. So in the JavaScript section, we have this index.html file, and we directly executed the handleform.js file. Now this handle form is a TypeScript file right here with all the TypeScript has to give. Well, how we can run this file inside our form, inside our index.html, and still debug it? First of all, we need to point our HTML file to our real JavaScript file. I love about VS Code that we have this kind of assist when we are navigating inside our code. So I will go into the dist folder, the generated one, inside the front, and I will select the handle form JS, the generated one. And very important, we need to have maps enabled. Otherwise, we won't be able to debug our code. Well, and basically we are done. What we still need to do is to create a new configuration that will call our code. And it will be the exact same type of configuration that we did before, that we did inside the JavaScript debug front-end code. The URL will still be a file inside our computer. So let me copy the path to our file. I will open this containing folder. I will open this inside my file. I will copy this, and this will be our URL, this one right here. The web root for me would be our workspace folder /src/front. The web root is where our index.html file will be. And since I'm using Brave browser, not default Chrome, I will add a new entry. Maybe you don't have to do this. I will add a new entry for runtime executable. And this entry is basically the location of my executable for my browser. This is the one. So now let me run this. I will select this launch Chrome or whatever it's called. And yes, my document is opened. I will give it a cool name right here. Cool name. I will put a breakpoint inside my TypeScript file right here. And let's see what happens when I will click the button. Yes, my breakpoint is hit, and as you can see, I have even a value for my name, and I can run my debugger right here inside VS Code. So also this kind of debugging works with VS Code. It works TypeScript code. What you need to understand is that you first need to manually compile your JavaScript code, and that you need to have these maps for your JavaScript code.